Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 20 of Delicious in Dungeon. We're almost done the first season, only 4 episodes to go, and I'm feeling good. It is a beautiful rainy fall day. I am all snuggled up in my Kiki's Delivery Service cardigan. Feeling good, excited to sit down and watch an anime episode. And yeah, for the last episode, we learned about this mysterious character who took Marcel hostage. It turns out that she is a adventurer who was cursed, I believe, by the mad magician, and her name was Itsumi, I think. So she is cursed, and she is like a cat girl. What do they call her? Like a man beast or something like that. So she wanted Marcel to use her black magic to remove the curse, and Marcel said, unfortunately, it's not that simple. She said something to the effect of, like, the curse basically, if it takes hold of you, there's no guarantee that it, won't leave the person. Oh, how did she describe it? She said it was like an egg or something. She said, like, basically you can crack the egg, but basically, like, the yolk will fall out and you can't put it back together. Something to that effect. Something to, like, once someone is affected by a curse, they may never become the person that they were again, even if the curse is removed. Which is very disheartening, considering Fallon is also cursed. But Laos, being the consummate optimist, he sees Itsumi and he has faith that maybe Fallon can be rescued, that she can come back to normal because she sees this Itsumi. He sees this Itsumi person, and she does retain, like, her humanness in a way. She is a little rude, she's a little brash, but she seems like she's going to be with the party for a little while. And then we had a really sweet moment where Marcel was taken by a nightmare who got into her, like, subconscious while she was sleeping and making her have horrible dreams that basically tap into a person's insecurities or their fears. So Laos goes in and saves Marcel from the nightmare, and it was just very wholesome, very sweet, and that is where we left off. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and watch episode 20 together, and I will give you my thoughts afterwards. Yeah, she's a very, yeah, just, like, not a very pleasant character. Oh, it looks very different from before, though. Oh, right, the first time they fought the Red Dragon. Yeah. Still looks different, though. I definitely don't remember there being snow. Oh, better times with the old crew. I mean, it must have been there for a while, right? Also, Marcel's hair looks really cute. Well, do they expect it to still be there? But I guess an area with a red dragon, maybe not too many people would venture down that way. Yeah, this character, she definitely, oh, is like a thief. I had a feeling she was like a thief character or a rogue character, kind of similar to Chilchuck a bit. Oh, Chilchuck be like, I'm going to teach you to be a better thief. Damn, she just coming out here with, like, the racial stereotypes. Damn, she's a hater. She's like, I hate everyone equally. That's fine. That's right. He's Laos is learning magic from her. It's yeah, it's been a while since we've actually seen him use magic though. Oh shit. Okay. A golem are first I was thinking I was like, oh, they're gonna have some just simple fish recipe. Are they going to eat the golem as well? Oh, oh, he's such a sweetie. Oh, well, it's nice to see her actually doing something. Are these two going to become odd friends? I mean, she came at him just insulting him, but I could see these two getting along eventually, or at least tolerating each other. I'm curious about like what was her life before she got turned into a cat? Oh, well, cute little cat face. I think I'm gonna like her. She a little bit of a gruff character, but she can be pretty funny. Yeah, she can hold her own in a fight too. She's the only one who seems to be doing well, except for Laos. Laos is maybe doing okay. I mean, she was dressed appropriately. She had like very cute winter clothing. Everybody else, not so much. Would I was gonna say like, would YouTube be okay with this? I was like, she's covered in fur. Oh, Laos. Oh man. Oh boy. Is he into cat girls? I made the joke last episode about how like when he was going on about like I'm so glad to have met you. I was like, oh, is he into that? I mean, wouldn't that be kind of his dream girl? Would be a half monster basically. Um, I don't know if it's just his weird obsession with them and that he just has a more of a scientific interest in her, but I don't know. We'll see. Is he blindfolded because he just because they don't want him to look at Isa? Oh my gosh, why can I never remember her name? Isa. I was good. I was doing well with her name. Izutsumi? Okay, so they are using the ice golem in a way. Egg custard, interesting. And cooked fish. Truly, why are his eyes covered? Maybe I was like, I don't want to assume that every time there's a female character, there's going to be a romance, but why can I see these two being together? How cute. So they're all helping her out. Oh. Oh, Marcel, she's like, why mandrakes of all things? Like, are you trying to trying to bring back past trauma? Ooh, ooh, he's too sweet. He's just so blasé. He's not angry at her or anything. Marcel's like, I don't need to be told that, but I think they've eaten enough monsters by now. They would have turned into one if that were true. Marcel's like, I understand. I used to be that way. Oh shit! So she was with. Ah, okay. So she was with Shiro's group, or at least I'm assuming like those girls that were with Shiro, but they met up with Shiro later. Huh. Okay, so we got a little bit of a glimpse into her past, but like, how long has she been a cat girl for? Because she said she got cursed, but she was still a cat girl back in that flashback. Just like a cat, she's like, ugh, I just want fish. And also, she's very cat-like. Very cat-like. Like, if I don't want to eat it, I will literally rather starve. What? A sheep is growing into a tree? What? Baromets. What the heck? I only know dire wolves from like Game of Thrones. Just a weird little run. It's like, well, sometimes they taste good though. What happened to her staff? Also, oh, she's just got her little stick. She's like, I don't have to outrun them. I just have to outrun you. She's gonna end up going back and helping her, right? She's probably gonna feel a little guilty for leaving her behind. Oh, is this another flashback? Yep. Why do sometimes her facial expressions remind me of what is her name from Tsukahime Arcuid when she's like in her little cat form? Very, very same facial expressions. Oh, well, now she's gonna need help. Oh shit. Oh no. Well, there we go. So I guess it's gonna show Itsusumi she can't always be off on her own and, you know, do everything by herself. She's gonna need help from people. I hope they don't eat the dire wolf. I know that it's meat, and I shouldn't. It feels a little hypocritical for me to be upset if they eat a wolf rather than like monsters and stuff because they're all animals. But yeah, I would feel a little bit bad to see them cut up a wolf. She's like, it's not like I like you guys or anything. I love when he goes into wolf mode. Oh no. I love her cat. Like, I just love the mannerism so much. She's very cute. Ooh, it looks like it's bleeding. Ooh. Oh, that is not a pleasant looking fruit. There's a sheep inside the fruit? Uh, well, yeah. I hate to say it after just talking about how I didn't want to see them like cut up a wolf, but I guess the thing is because people will eat lambs and things like that, so to me it's not as weird. Lamb is really good. Oh, lamb with some nice sauce on it. Oh, and they are putting sauce on it. Oh, so basically lamb chops. Oh, so good. That'd be delicious. But it tastes like crap. Oh, so she's like, oh, hell yeah. Very, once again, very cat-like. So she's not a fan of lamb? Well, it's not actually lamb. Marcel cheaply regretted her own means of escape. All right, so that is that episode done. It was very cute. I'm glad that we got to learn more about uh Asobi. What her I'm trying to remember. So I think that was Asobi is like her beast name, but Izutsumi is her actual name, or is that vice versa? All right, guys, I feel really stupid. So I just looked it up because I was curious. I was like, wait, when I saw those flashbacks with Izutsumi with like Shiro's the women that are in Shiro's group, I was like, wait, what? Why she was a cat back then? I thought she was cursed by, I thought she was like a new character that we had just met and she was cursed by the magician of the dungeon. And I was like, why was she still a cat back then? And then she was with them. No, she was with Shiro's group when they initially encountered Laos's group. and then they got attacked by the harpies, and she like had disappeared. So much stuff had happened. There were so many characters. I completely forgot about that. So they had met her before. She was part of Shiro's group, and it turns out that she wasn't cursed by the magician. She was cursed by the caretaker of Shiro, the older woman. So she's the one who put the curse on her. I don't know why, but that explains it. So, okay, that makes more sense. I feel dumb. I'm sorry. That was like completely my fault for not paying attention there. So now it's coming together. Now that I understand, like she said, she's from an Eastern land. She was with Shiro's group. The curse was not put by the magician. Okay, now I'm all caught up with that. Now I'm corrected on that. But anyway, I like this episode because it showed more of her character, her abilities, you know, her cat-like agility, things like that. So yeah, she's had the curse longer than I thought. I thought this was just some random character who was cursed somewhat recently, but no, she's had this curse, I assume, for a while. Showing her working together with Chilchuck, and but she doesn't seem to enjoy being part of a group. She is like cat-like in a way, and I was saying, I wonder if that was her personality before she got turned into a cat, or if that's just how she's always been, but very aloof, very like, I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to do things I don't like. I don't want to eat things I don't like. I want to avoid stuff that I don't enjoy. But she's been told by multiple people that if you want to reach your goals, if you want to get the good things in life, sometimes you have to suffer through things that are not so fun. She does have a very kind of childlike view of the world, but it seems like she's learning to maybe work together in a group more, and I think she is probably going to end up sticking around with them, maybe until like Fallon, they can hopefully save her, but that's probably going to be a while. So I think she's going to be sticking with the party for a member, and I like her. Just, I find she's funny. I like the very cat-like personality traits. I feel like she just brings a fun energy to the group, because with the exception of Chilchuck, who is not like as outright hostile as her, he can be brash. He's a little bit on the outside a bit. He kind of like, he cares about the group. You can tell he cares about them, but he doesn't show it as much, and he has more of a cynical view, I think, and maybe a little bit like in it for himself. He won't straight up abandon them, but yeah, so I feel like those two are kind of on the same wavelength a little bit. So I think they're going to have a fun dynamic. I think the two of them are going to become friends, or maybe more, I don't know. But yeah, just a fun episode. I like seeing more of her character. I think she's cute. Marcel's still my favorite for sure. If I have to rank them, I would say like Marcel, Laos. I always feel like I get his name wrong. Senshi, I don't really have an opinion either way. Like Chilchuck's, he's okay. I think he's probably, for me, the weakest character of the group. I know she just showed up, but I think she is fun. So I think she's probably like, and then Fallon, I love her, what I've seen of her, but like I feel like I haven't had enough time with her to really get a strong opinion either. So I just think this is fun, and she's like slotting in well with the group. I think she's gonna be like, until Fallon hopefully comes back into the group again, I think she's going to be a nice like alternative party member. But the question is like, yeah, she just left Shiro's group. She didn't seem to be too happy with them. She was antagonistic with some of the women there. There was the big girl that I really think like, she's really sweet, and she seemed to be at least okay with her. But yeah, she just straight up abandoned them. I don't know what happened in between when they got attacked by the harpies and then when she met up with Laos's group later. I wonder if there's going to be like a flashback to what happened in between. But yeah, anyway, that was another fun episode, and we are coming to the end of the season, which is sad, and I don't know if there's been any announcement about like when they're going to be doing season 2, like what's going on with that, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned next week for episode 21 of Delicious in Dungeon. Until next time, bye guys. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Lynn's VA, Kenju Storm, Icognito, Kevlar, Was RD1, and I Zuzu.